Man, I hated Miranda in this film. It was one of them movies where literally from the start of the movie to the end, I was just so angry and like fed up and just annoyed because constantly this woman had this like god complex where she was just so rude and mean. I'm just thinking like, oh my days, I hope something bad happens to this woman. To be fair, that's like props to the actress. She was literally the star of this film. Her acting was amazing. It was one of them like performances where it was so good that even I kind of felt anxious throughout the entire movie. I felt like I was Andy in the film, standing there thinking like, oh damn, what's she gonna say now? What's she gonna do next? And also I couldn't stand the background characters. The background characters were honestly getting on my nerves. That little gossipy attitude. I was just sitting there thinking, why the hell am I even watching this movie, fam? All it was doing was just making me mad. It really was just making me mad. I guess that was the intention of the film, but it was one of them situations where if I'm feeling like proper like angry all the time, then it's just like, where's the fun in the movie then? You know what I'm saying? Not to say the movie was bad, you know, I thought the movie was okay, and I just feel like just having all these characters that are just so goddamn constantly rude every second, especially with like Emily Blunt's character also. It's that sort of like, I'm better than you type of like vibe and stuff. I could not. Like, I wanted to just be like, you know what, yeah, I'm just taking off this film, fam. But yeah, because of that, I don't think any of the acting was bad whatsoever. I feel like if they wanted you to hate all of them, then they did their job. Honestly, the only character I liked in this movie was Andy and Nigel. Nigel, to me, he was one of the characters where, you know, he was like strict on the outside, but really deep down, he had like a, you know, a kind heart in it. He was like the only one in that facility that was just like somewhat of a likable guy. I feel like the pace in this movie was very fast, but I think that was because of Miranda's character, how there was always urgency when it came to like Miranda having to get things done, having Andy just do all these things for her, and it just made me feel like, god damn, this movie is like, it's going fast, innit? It didn't feel like I was watching like a normal movie. It felt like I was honestly like watching a normal person working their day-to-day life in the big city, since obviously this movie is in New York, innit? It made me feel very like claustrophobic, innit? Because it's like, I was just sitting there in my chair thinking, I'm glad it ain't me, fam. I'm glad that it's not me. I thought the setting was okay for this movie, but I only thought it was more so okay because Miranda was a centerpiece of the entire film. She was the one that was, in my opinion, carrying the film. I feel like if you didn't have the character Miranda and she was just like a normal character, a normal boss, then the film would have been like very bland and boring. One of the characters I actually could not stand also, yeah, was that guy Christian. This guy to me was so pointless in this movie. It was one of them things where it's just like, why are you even in this movie, fam? Like, what are you doing? All he wanted was to just like, you know, he offered nothing to the film, in my opinion. He was just getting on my nerves, honestly. This whole film was a roller coaster, fam, because there was just so many things happening at once. I feel like that's what made the movie what it was. And for a movie that's described as like a comedy, it is nowhere near a comedy. Like, it's just not a comedy, simple as that. But it felt like more so like one of them like drama TV shows where like set in like a corporate building type. You know them ones there where it's just like them like, you know, cliche makeup fashion type of TV shows. Saying it as a comedy is a bit of a stretch. If you find it funny, then we have different sense of humor, I guess, between each other. It's definitely not like a movie I would rewatch again. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's just like, you know, meh. It's one of those films that you just kind of have on in the background. Then again, if you're into the whole ugly Betty, gossip girl type of TV shows, maybe you might like this. But anyways, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this movie, if you hated it or if you loved it. In a bit.